And there it is. Nothing's stuck inside it, nothing's fixed forever. That is the minion boat, floating like the lilo. It's got a bit of rolling, so I'll need a red lilo or a yellow lilo, because the green one that I patched this one with broke. Well, that's a green lilo that patched it up because it was a broken lilo. So I've been using a different coloured one of them and a different coloured one of them, and that's rate to decay, because I'm still doing it, and I'm doing it with myself. See, because that's how back keel is on back of that. But you won't call it a keel, you'll call it something else. But if it's a dodgy speed controller, all you'd have done, you'd have took your giant ship, named whatever your ship were called, and you'd have just drove it onto beach, and whoever were at that beach would have been the lucky ones to tear it apart and sell it for scrap. But at the moment, this is as far as it's gone. And that's bigger than a yard, love, isn't it? Bigger than a yard. Because they were calling them ones, when I was at Star, Keith and Irene were talking about the land behind me, Grandad's sales property, thinking it were only a 10 foot. It's not 10 foot, it's absolutely massive. It's bigger than our thing, and they've got all sorts on there now. It's a proper little magical paradise for people, but as money's getting harder, their struggles will be the same. There's loads of these around, loads of them. But if this were proper, you'd be using this whale pump to fill your toilet up. It'd fill your header tank in your toilet up, and as it fills that up, then you flush your toilets, and it fills up rapidly from swimming pool. So even when we've got a standpipe on and it's cut up water off on the street, your toilet still flushes with chlorine in, and it still keeps all toilets and all its oil pipes and all the drains all clean. Keeps all bacteria away because it's got chlorine in. And then your water, you just tap into your normal household water, and it comes up and fills the swimming pool up. But you do it with a restrictor tap, and it just fills it all really slowly, slower than you'd fill your header tank on your immersion heater, or slower than the amount of time it would fill a toilet up. And it lightens the burden on the reservoirs, because the reservoir can fill up to a maximum during winter time, and these ones stay full up. And then it helps us keep us drains down streets clean. So my intention is to build an eco-friendly experimental swimming pool as cheaply as we can. That's like based on what Terry was saying at Sheffield Council on that Sheffield Live, when he was talking about job creation. This is job creation when you're not even got a job. So I'm hoping to get another shed. We got no money for a shed. We got no money for patio. We got no money for that. But the ideas are there, because I'm going to have to dig this soil up to get this land level. So soil comes up and it becomes level here. That's where patio slabs go on in this area, and then it'll come to an end right there. So then we'll have a patio bit, and then from that bit down, soil gets dug down all the way around, and I'll build a big mound, just as long as I've got a big hole. And then, like I said, it'll be like a mass grave. So the minion, that's me. You've seen photo already. I don't know how they've found out that I was the minion, but that in essence is the basics of a ship idea. Because I could have bought one of them for about 4 or 5 grand, and we had one already, because it was my dad's, and he went down canal and I was sat on front, and then all the rest of the family might know about it. Him and Philip Albury went sailing in North Sea in it. So it's also took back to the fact that they really got a real boat and went out fishing in it. Well, that's when he was a builder. So it's information for anybody else how to go about doing what you're doing. Because model people are struggling in the model industry because everything's gone to games. I can't even get our young ones to come outside at this present moment in time to cut a piece of wood to make that pretending boat, because he's too busy building stuff in Minecraft like I was doing, and playing in GTA and all, talking to his mates on phone. and I don't hear anything from any of my mates, but I'm willing to give you that idea, because the idea could save your life, because they could be living in that. You know what I mean? And I might have needed an idea of how to make some money. You might know the people that you need to talk to, and I don't. All I see is the view figures going up. One day there'll be a recycling centre that we can go in and pick stuff up for free, which would be better for the environment.